Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to my spaceship. In this video we are creating an organic mesh with geometry nodes. Okay, let's go. We are going to delete everything that is in here. Press A and X to delete it. Press N and we are going to create a new human with the human generator. So let's pick one here. Choose this one, generate new human. We are going to select the bones, go over to the pose mode. Let's use the rotate tool. We are going to make this dude look upwards. Get the arms on the body. And let's tilt his head a little bit. We are going to duplicate our body here because we want the geometry nodes to be over the body. So we need a separate object and mesh here. So press Shift D, duplicate the body, and right click so it pops back into the place. Select the human generator body number 2 and we press N to hide that stuff on the right side here. And now we are going to the edit mode, so press tab to get into edit mode and use the X-ray here. And we are selecting the stuff we want to delete. So press X and delete faces. We can delete a little bit more. And press tab to get back into object mode and disable the X-ray. Okay, let's make some adjustments on our mesh. So select the second human generator body we just created. Go over to the modifiers and delete the particle settings. We don't need that. And we can delete the materials too. Next thing we want to do is throw a wireframe modifier on our mesh, and we need to change some values here. So the thickness is 0.2, offset -1, click boundaries and disable even and check relative. So we are starting with our geometry node, so drag this up a bit here. Add a modifier, geometry nodes, and we choose the geometry node editor. Press N and create a new geometry node. Okay, let's go. Zoom in a bit. Recreate a new dual mesh node. So Shift A, search for dual mesh. Put this in here. We need a extrude mesh. Plug this in here. Then scale elements. Drag this in here. Put the top into the selection. Now we need a delete geometry. Place this here and we put the top into the selection of the delete geometry. Now we need a merge by distance. Let's add a subdivision surface node here. And a set material for later, so we can place a material on our geometry node mesh. So we want to randomize the offset scale in the extrude mesh node. So we create a new random value node. Drag the value into the offset scale and set the minimum to 0.05 and the maximum to 0.012. Okay, let's change the scale on the scale elements node to 0.3. And the lead geometry can be set to face. Okay, let's drag the geometry nodes over the wireframe modifier. We can change the scale in the scale elements to 0.01. Okay, we can change the value in the merge by distance node. In this case, I choose 0.06 here, so the mesh is not that detailed. And now we need another modifier, the subdivision surface modifier, and this makes it look really nice. Okay, let's see how this looks in cycles. So we go over to our render settings, change the render settings to cycles. Let's drag this down here a bit and we create a new viewport. Press Option Shift Z to get rid of the grid. Press T to hide the sidebar, and let's create a new camera. So hit Shift A, get a new camera. We go into the camera view, press N, go over to view, click camera to view and hit N again. And we're gonna choose a spot here. Let's change the resolution. And find a spot. Go over to camera view, lock camera to view. Yeah, let's keep this for now. And let's see how this looks. Okay, we need a light source, so Shift A, light and area light. Press G and Z to move this up. S to scale it down. And now we change the world setting. So drag this up, go over to the shader editor and go over to the world. Click view frame all and we make this black. If you want to change the material of your geometry nodes, you can go over to the set material here and just choose your material. Let's say you don't want the geometry nodes to cover the whole face. You can disable the geometry nodes here and the wireframe. Go into the edit mode, go to the side view, select the X-ray again and just delete some geometry here. Let's say we don't want that part here to be covered by the geometry node. Press X and delete faces. Press Tab to get out of the edit mode and back into the object mode. And you can enable our modifiers here again. And yeah, this is what we get here with the geometry node setup. Now you can place some lights, place a camera to find your spot and render this out. And of course, this is the base setup. You can always try to change the values in the geometry nodes, play around with these. You get a whole lot of different results. Okay, that's it for the video. I hope you liked this one. If you want, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next one. Peace.